Honestly, I have never understood the internet's obsession with shaming people for how they drink their coffee, but I am just going to do a little disclaimer. Please do not judge me for how much milk I have put in my iced coffee. Up until about a week ago, I absolutely despised coffee, would not go near it, definitely would not drink it. But recently I've been trying really hard to get myself to like it, and that means firstly drinking iced coffee, secondly having about 1 teaspoon of actual coffee in there and the rest being milk and syrup. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, wanting to hear about my coffee drinking habits is not the reason why you guys clicked on this video. So, yeah, I did something rather rash. As you guys know, I moved into my own apartment in London about 6 months ago, and obviously the whole country has been in and out of lockdown for the last year, pretty much, coming up to a literal year. That is kind of scary. And that means that I have not been able to go home and see Marmite or my family, in that order, in about 5 months. And if you guys have followed me for a while, then you will know that Marmite, my cat back home, was literally like the love of my life. She pretty much made the first lockdown bearable, and now that I've moved out and just don't have her around, things are not even close to the same, and I miss her so much. And you guys are probably watching this video thinking, oh my god, Flo, you've gone and bought a cat. And I'm gonna just say right now, I'm not gonna get your hopes up that much. I cannot handle the commitment of getting a pet that could potentially be around for the next 20 years. So, as the title says, I have gone for a little bit of a smaller, in all senses, commitment. So with that, I'm just going to introduce you. Meet Plato the hamster. So there you go, that is the newest addition to the household. Honestly, making the decision to go and get a hamster was probably one of the most last minute things I've ever done, and coming from someone who is not by any means a risk taker or someone who does things spontaneously, it was quite out of character for me. Ever since I moved into this apartment, I knew that I really wanted to get a pet just because I missed Marmite so much, but I always imagined myself getting like another cat or getting a dog, and that just seems like the biggest commitment ever. I have literally only just moved out of my family home, and I would always have in the back of my mind the feeling that I was kind of replacing Marmite, which I never wanted to do. So I guess a hamster felt like kind of the best bet. Even though this was a very last minute decision, don't you worry, I did do a lot of research into hamsters and how they like to live, because obviously I've never owned one before, and I would like to think that he is going to be very happy living here, and he's going to be very well taken care of. For those of you who might be curious, he is a Syrian hamster, and although he looks quite big already, he is actually still quite young. I have actually had Plato for a few weeks already, and it was really difficult to keep him a secret from you guys, but I wanted to make sure that he was feeling all safe and secure in his new home before I introduced him to you guys. Even though Plato is still very new, he's actually come a really long way in becoming a lot more comfortable. When he first arrived, he was pretty shy. He kind of just spent most of his time hidden away in a little buried hole in his house, but now he's very happy to be hand fed, and he likes going for little runs in his plastic ball in the kitchen, which is like the cutest thing ever, and he also likes playing in in his playpen and stuff, so hopefully over the next couple of weeks, as he gets more comfortable, he will become even more happy to be played with and stroked and stuff, which I am so excited for. But yeah, there you go, that is the big, technically small news. Even though he is not the biggest and most exciting of creatures, he has so much personality already, and I'm so excited to just have like this little fluffy bundle of cuteness keeping me company in the apartment. So yeah, keep an eye out on my socials for lots of hamster content, especially on TikTok. And of course, Plato does have his own Instagram account. It is Plato the Hamster if you want to go and check that out. I will hopefully be being a lot more active on there now that the news is finally out. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!